Thank you. It's going to rain now. Waters come down, follow the stream into the river, to the ocean. That's the feeling I got from the day I started the case. I knew where we were heading. Sad to say. First fact, after the another judge decided to call for the defense, no grounds given. No judgment given. Why defense is called? Today, the finding of guilt by his lordship, no grounds are given. Where do we go from here? There are two so-called articles now considered as opinions, which were published in the social media, which you all are aware of. The issue I raised is who gave the instructions to prepare. There are two sets, okay? One set was prepared for judgment to be delivered on the 7th of July. Then 7th of July, it was adjourned to today. Who gave the instructions? The document speaks for itself. The important fact is these documents have been considered by the prosecution to be genuine documents. They are not fabricated. So the troubling issue is who wrote them, who asked to be written, and why was it addressed to the judge? His lordship said it was not written for him. We believe it. We have no reason to doubt it. But the fact still remains a lot of hidden questions to ask. And I'm still troubled as I leave the courtroom. Who asked for these documents to be prepared? It's supposed to be opinions. Do you get the research unit to prepare opinions? And if you look at the opinions, it is actually in the context as if looks like a full judgment. Tells you the prosecution's case, it tells you of the defense case, and then it ends up by saying we find there's no marriage or bare denial. Who is the we? I keep asking myself, I don't have answers till today. Till now, I don't have answers. And this is where I have the sakit. This is justice, what we all. We're a whole of justice, balanced justice. What is the concept of justice? All right? We want integrity, which we all uphold, the independence of the judge, the judiciary. Till today, we still maintain that. But these are questions which have to be answered and told to the public in a transparent manner. Today, the sentence was passed, And the amount of fine comes up to 970 million. Almost 1 billion. You tell me, where any one of you can afford that kind of money? You tell me. I can't even afford a billion. We have got 1 billion, almost 1 billion to be paid from our client who doesn't have any sources of income. Is this what we call law of justice, or justice for law, justice for the Rakyat? Now when it hits you, then you open your eyes and ask. But this is the reality of stuff. All right? Is there anything you want to add, please? Yeah. Right. First of all, the fine imposed is unprecedented in the largest in the Malaysian legal history. I'll answer your question there. Number two, we have filed an application today to ask His Lordship to be recused, stay the judgment, and let it be heard before another judge. Our application was turned down. His Lordship wanted us to proceed. After His Lordship rejected our application, we have a right to appeal under Section 3 of the Judicature Act. That was not allowed and went straight into sentencing. I have to read out my law books again. Start from first year law. Is that the right procedure? Then you don't want to give us the right of appeal when the law allows us. All right. Now that the sentence has been passed, yes, we have given notice of appeal. The appeal, the fine, and the jail sentence has been suspended. All right, has been suspended, and she is released on earlier bail imposed by court. So our client, thank God, is able to go back home and be with the family tonight. We will be filing the appeal within the prescribed time, probably by tomorrow. In any event, we have 10 days to do it. The appeal will be the entire judgment in all the three cases. Yes, there will also be a notice of appeal on the application which was refused, which we have a right to appeal. We should have been stayed and our appeal allowed to proceed, but it doesn't matter. We all make mistakes in life. Then the next appeal would be on the sentence, on the charge. All right. Yes. I'm sorry if I appear a little bit emotional because I can't derive this from. It's from the heart. I got no. I got no hard feelings. I mean, I got no grievances personally. I don't have any malafide, but I'm just telling you how I feel deep inside that there has to be justice for one and all, fairness to everybody. That's all I'm doing. And we do our work professionally. Yes. The appeal process depends very much on the administration of the court. They have to prepare the appeal records, the exhibits, and my estimate it will take at least 6 months. But exact dates will be prepared by the court.
So we
to say she's upset is to be putting it very mildly. She spoke her mind earlier to His Lordship. She told His Lordship what she has contributed to society, what she has done. And frankly, it strikes at the heart of the offense. It strikes the heart of the client to see her in what she is today. If you look at the monetary trail, she has not got 1 cent. Solicitation done by Rizal. Rizal charge, they reduce the charges. Why? They want to use him as a witness. Is that what you call justice? I tell the Rakyat of Malaysia, corruption. A former minister to be charged with corruption, former Minister of Education, to be charged, yet the charges are withdrawn. It's all there in the evidence. I'm not saying this for the sake of saying it, but it's there. Why? Because you want to zero in on one person. Is that fair? Is that proper? So you withdraw the charges from Rizal Mansor, you have him acquitted. A corrupted, self-corrupted person. I'm prepared to be sued for defamation because that's what he admitted in court. So my defense is the truth. He admitted he received money. So So it's corrupted, and yet you believe him, and disbelieve my client. No quantity trade. Number two, the 5 million. There itself, the witness says he doubts the money was passed. He was actually no 5 million reached to the client, and yet you impose this up. I mean, well, actually, and yes, and then the 1.5 million, she never received it. Brought in the bags, taken away. She never opened the bag, found the money, showed this is the money, nothing of that sort. Where is the money trail? Most important of all, number one, they quote the famous conversation between the husband and wife. Standard in court, we are not given a chance to cross-examine. Marked as a police prosecution activity. Number two, they allege the butlers took the money. Where are the butlers? The butlers are all employees employed by the government. Where are the butlers? Should call them as witnesses to show the money trail. Nothing of that sort. So these are the grievances we have. We'll ventilate all this in the Court of Appeal, and we trust, we believe that the justice delayed here will certainly pray for justice in the Court of Appeal. All right. Anything else you want to say? Yes, come on.
Okay.
She's so upset. She's upset. So, and of course, I'm happy financially. So, we'll advise her you go back home and rest. Because we don't want any health problems arise. Okay? Sorry?
Shock. Oh, shock. Of course, he's shocked.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Of course. Well, we think so. We think so. You know, what happened to the husband happened to her. So the same thing she went through like the husband. So we will go further up to the Court of Appeal and Federal Court to get justice. You know what I mean? Yeah, that trial has not begun. So we will exhaust this first, and then we will see how the one goes. Okay? So we have to complete this in the Court of Appeal and Federal Court, and then we will know what exactly is the position after that. Alright?
Anything else? I will just end with one comment. That is a trend in Malaysia. Name dropping. Very common, we drop names of personalities, use their name for our personal gains. And this is a classic example where Rizal Mansor dropped the name, used the name, and abused his position, and reached himself, yet he's a free man walking out there. That's the irony of this case. Learn all this as a lesson, please, ladies and gentlemen. I'm grateful to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Give me a moment. I'll handle it.
Benda ni slanting. Tak apa. Ada break.
No worries, no worries. Wah, tinggi sangat cawal punya. Oh, dah. No. Oh, still on. Okay. Ya, dos.
Bang, duduk belakang tak?
All right. I'll make a brief statement. Tell me when you're ready, please. Okay. I'll make a brief statement. First of all the credit for the conviction in this case should go to the team of DPPs who have been my strength. Akram Garib, Mustafa, Mr. Poe, Deepa, Najwa, and the rest. Nadia, Fariza, Chakrin, and Wafa. The bulk of the credit for the conviction in point of investigation should go to the investigating officer, Nabila, and the MACC team she headed, all of whom are dedicated officers. None of the PPPs or the investigating officers had any personal interest in this case. Neither do I. We are just tasked to do a job, and we just did a job. Many accusations have been hurled against my DPPs, which are not, I think, fair. Because they are just doing their job. And if I couldn't have done my job if I hadn't received the strong support that they provided me. So really speaking, the victors of today are my DPPs and my investigating officer. Thank you very much. Any questions? What did you say? We are not happy or unhappy about anything. We just do our job and we get on to the next case. It is not our role to be happy about someone else's grief. Yes. Any other questions? How come you all don't have any questions for me? We have addressed that in the arguments before the court. My DPP performed 100%. I might have been slacking, but not them. The judge, I think, had a balance to make, and I think he made the balance. It is a very difficult choice to make. Sentencing is never easy. As a former judge, I can tell you, sentencing is never easy. It's one of the most difficult parts of judicial life. And one has to throw so many things in the balance. The judge probably thought 10 years was fair. And we do not propose to appeal against inadequacy of sentence until the Attorney General thinks otherwise. unless the Attorney General takes otherwise. Well, the purpose of these trials, trial like this, and the sentence, is to send a clear message to would-be offenders and stop them dead in their tracks. And the purpose, of course, is also to let society know, the Malaysian public, to whom we owe our duty, to let them know that we have done our duty and that the court has done its duty, and that if they had any aspirations in this matter, we have tried our best to fulfill them. That is the only message that we send. This is prosecutorial discretion. Sometimes it is necessary for the public prosecutor to weigh in a balance who has committed the crime and whose evidence is necessary to bring home the charge. If you have, for example, a gang of robbers and 3 robbers are being charged, the 4th is giving evidence against them, there's nothing unusual about it. I mean, this is normal. So I think what is being done is a mountain is being made out of a molehill. In fact, if you read our submissions at the close of the prosecution case, you will find that we have provided ample authority to support the proposition that where there is more than one person involved in a crime, the discretion is with the public prosecutor to withdraw the charge against one or more of them and use them as prosecution. Otherwise, the crime will never be proved, never be brought home. If I am to accede to your suggestion, then no one can be charged. If 5 robbers rob and we don't have any eyewitnesses except one of the robbers, then we cannot withdraw the case against him and use him as a witness. So crimes can never be proved. That is why the discretion is given to the public prosecutor. And in this case, it is my view, my private view, that the discretion was correctly exercised. I'm not an astrologer. And I don't carry any crystal ball to tell you what it is.
Sorry, I was saying in court that you asked for the maximum fine because of the gravity of the crime.
These are normal submissions that are made at the conclusion of a case involving corruption. Don't forget, corruption is a very evil thing. And I think the Malaysian public realizes that it is an evil that we need not take it too down. So that the Malaysian public whom we all serve, the judicial system serves, the prosecutorial system serves, are they have justice. Justice is not only to the accused, but also to the state. So I don't think there is anything else to be added to what we have already said.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulate you. Just did our job. I give you this first class. All the credit should go to them and to the investigating.
Thank you. This time we're finished. We lost the speaker.
Lagi PC yang mana yang berjalan ada itulah pun sama betul semua
好，那星洲百科的观众朋友，那现在呢就是要等待这个罗斯玛看看他会不会从这里出来。那请大家再稍等一下呢，我再调整一下这个手机跟这个脚架。好，那再跟大家昨天下午好，那是这样子的。刚才这个加急信件就是这个罗斯玛的律师呢就是情绪稍显激动来说，这个判词外泄到底是谁的指示？那现在罗斯玛呢就是被判到罚款9.7亿，那到底是付这9.7亿，那他的那另外一方面，他也是一直在强调，一直在重申说自己是没有奶奶。 钱。就是在下午的这个开庭的时候啊，加吉星是坚持这个问题是还没有解决的。那为什么会这样写？为什么这个判词啊，就是会外泄？到底是谁写的？那他就是希望说可以就是查清楚这个东西到底是根据谁的指示啊，然后是具体是谁写的。那也是也一直强调说这个司法独立，避免影响判决。那无论如何，我们现在还需要他已经出来了，那就是罗斯玛已经慢慢的步行走出来，请大家耐心等一下。
Jangan berebut. Abang Poli, tolong Abang Poli. Abang Poli, Bapak Poli, tolong. Cepat sikit. Latihan 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 sikit, Abang Polis. Abang Polis, tepilah.
那刚才大家听到的是因为这个现场非常的拥挤所以是有一些小骚乱的。
Alhamdulillah syukur nikmat boleh balik rumah.
那无论如何呢，就是罗斯玛刚已经离开法庭。好，那刚才这个网速是有一点点卡，那没关系，那我们也会整理一下，就是刚才加吉星还有这个戈巴斯里南所说的一些重点，来给大家来看看他们今天刚才到底说了一些什么。那我们再次感谢大家呢，一直跟着我们守着这个罗斯玛的这个太阳能的案件。那当然有关后续发展，也请大家持续留守《新洲日报》和百格了。那待会我们也会整理出来，刚才就是戈巴斯里呢，还有这个加吉星所说的一些重点。那请大家持续留守《新洲日报》和百格了。好了，感谢大家这个时间还跟我们一起就是关注这起案件。
Abang bagi kat abang kita transfer sekarang. Bagi kat abang kita transfer sekarang.
Ada pula ini.